welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in Livonia, Michigan. I'm at Bad Brad's. Now, you know I wanted to do some barbecue, and this place came highly recommended. So today I got one of their big platters. We got it loaded up with some of their ribs. We're gonna check out that brisket. We got some smoked wings. We got that pulled pork. I got some mac and cheese. I also grabbed some pit beans, along with some of their homemade chili. So make sure you stay tuned, because this barbecue is smelling delicious.
I'm Scott and welcome back to Detroit Food Review. Today I'm in Livonia visiting Bad Brad's Barbecue. I read online that this location opened in December of 2022 and they've got a giant menu. Whatever you're in the mood for, they've got you covered. From sandwiches and salads to brisket ribs and even tacos. They're bringing the variety for sure. This is the first time I've done a barbecue joint on the channel, so it's been a long time coming. Make sure you stay tuned, because I'm about to grab this barbecue and I'm gonna let you know exactly how it is.
All right, so we got the bag from Bad Brad's. Just want to give a big shout out to everybody. I dropped a community post last week and this place came up so many times, so you know I had to come check it out. It was really fast too. I showed up and ordered the food. I was out maybe 20 minutes and everybody inside was super cool. They got a big dining room. I didn't get a chance to film in there. It was so busy, but you could see the big smokers in there in the back and it looked like a very serious operation. So I thank everybody for recommending this one. So if you got a barbecue spot, drop it in the comments. And real quick, in 2 weeks, we're gonna be doing the first annual DFR community meetup. It's gonna be at Heritage Park in Taylor from noon to 3. We're gonna have Stello's food truck, Amataco's food truck, DJ Apollo's gonna be spinning. It's gonna be sponsored by Better Made, Fago, and Jets. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of the episode and I'll get into the details. All right, so I also got their 4 sauces to try today. They have a 3-2-1 sauce. We've got a sweet, we've got a sour, and then they also have a spicy. So we're gonna check them all out today. All right, so the first thing we're gonna check out today is their Texas chili. On the menu, it says it's a traditional Texas style chili with ground brisket, chilies, and spices, topped with sour cream, cheddar, white onions, and Fritos. So let's pop it open. Bam, check it out. So you can see there, got the Fritos, the sour cream on top, and this is the cup. You can get a cup or a bowl. I got the cup. Let's dig in there, see what we got going on. Nice big chunks of beef in there. Let's give it a bite and see what we think. This is the chili here from Bad Brad's. It's nice with the no beans in there too. You can really taste the beef. All right, let's get one more bite and then we're gonna rate this Texas chili. So let's start with the chili itself. Had a good flavor. You could taste all the chili powder, all the spices in there. And then inside of the chili, I don't know if you can see it real well, there's a ton of shredded beef in there. And that's the brisket. Has a really hearty flavor. This little bowl is super heavy too. There's probably a couple ounces of meat in this little cup. With the addition of the Fritos and the sour cream, it was nice. The Fritos gave it a little bit of a crunch. I think it's a solid chili. I think if it would have been spiced up a little bit more, I would have bumped it up. We're gonna go 8.5. All right, so you know we couldn't come to a barbecue place without getting the mac and cheese. So this is the side order that comes with the platter. So let's pop her open and see what we're working with here. Oh, look at that. So it's a little harder to see. It is a little white here. So what their mac and cheese has in it is it has a 2-year Vermont cheddar, a hint of thyme, and black pepper cooked to order. Let's check it out. This is the mac and cheese from Bad Brad's. Let's see. Oh, look at that cheese pull. Ho, ho, ho. Let's give it a bite and see what we think. Very cheesy. I don't know if you can see the bechamel all over those noodles. They're very creamy. Look at that cheese pull still coming out of there. Let's get one more bite and then we're gonna rate this mac and cheese. So let's start with the flavor. It had a delicious flavor, very creamy, very cheesy. You could taste the butter. The Vermont cheddar was delicious, had a good flavor. The noodles did seem to be a little bit overcooked. They were still tasty though. I'm gonna give the mac and cheese an 8.6. All right, so this is why we came today. This is their barbecue platter. Now I got a 3-meat barbecue platter, but you can also add ribs to it. So I added the quarter slab of ribs. Let's get in there and check it out. Bam, look at that. So you can see we got the ribs there. This is gonna be their brisket. Then over here is the pulled pork, and then in the back we got the smoked wings. So what I'm gonna try first, I'm gonna check out some of their spicy sauce. We're gonna try a little pulled pork straight up, and then we're gonna try it with the sauce. So this is the pulled pork from Bad Brad's here in Livonia, Michigan. Super tender. Let's try a little bit of that spicy sauce. It does have a little kick to it. All right, let's try a little bit more of this pulled pork. Get a little bit more of that spicy on there. Let's give it a bite and see what we think. So it had a great flavor to it. So let's start with the texture. Very tender, very juicy, a little bit greasy. Had a lot of flavor going on, and it was seasoned up perfectly. Now the spicy barbecue sauce did have a little spice to it. I feel a little tingle on the tongue. I think this pulled pork is very delicious. I'm gonna go 8.7 on the pulled pork. All right, next we're gonna try, these are their smoked fried wings. So they give you, looks like you get 4 with the combo, and they're smoked really nice. You can see all the seasoning on them. We're gonna try it straight up, and then we're gonna put a little bit of the sweet barbecue sauce so we can try the sweet. Let's give it a bite. These are the smoked wings from Bad Brad's in Livonia. Oh yeah, the rub is outstanding on there. So this is gonna be the sweet barbecue. You can see the color on it. Let's give it a bite and see what we think. This one's a little bigger. Let's get a little bit more of that sweet. Let's give it one more bite, and then we're gonna rate these wings. So those wings are delicious. Let's start with the rub. It had a very flavorful rub on the outside. You didn't even need the sauce. The rub carried the wings for sure. They had a nice smoky flavor. Really tender interior too. You can see the meat in there. Nice amount of meat on them too. It's a good sized little wing. The sweet sauce was very tasty. I couldn't figure it out exactly at first, but I got some maple coming through. So I think that's what the sweet is. It might be a little bit of maple syrup in there. Very nice sauce though. Overall, really good wing. I'm gonna go 8.8 on the wings. I liked them better than the pulled pork. I really enjoyed the rub on the outside. Very delicious. All right, next we're gonna check out their smoked ribs. Check that out. It looks like it has that nice dry rub on it. And you can see the color there. Very nice color on the meat. So we're gonna try them straight up, and then we're gonna try these ones with a little bit of that sour sauce. Let's give them a bite and see what we think. So they've got that nice tenderness, but it's not that fall off the bone, which is what I like to see on a rib. It's staying on the bone, but it's just falling apart in your mouth. Let's get another bite. Then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of the sour. The sour is a little bit more liquidy. So let's roll a little bit on there. It's gonna drip. So you can see you got a little bit of that sour on there. It does have a little bit of a vinegar thing. Let's give it another bite. So the ribs were very flavorful. It was a little bit of a different dry rub, it seemed to me, on the rib than on the chicken, but it had a very good flavor, matched the rib very well. They're nice ribs too. You can see the meat. It was cooked perfectly, wasn't overcooked, but it stayed on the bone. The sauce, this was kind of my least favorite one, but if you like a sour, I think you're gonna dig it. It had a little bit of a vinegar, a little bit of sweet. It was a little thin. I think so far my favorite has been the spicy. I think the ribs are very good. I'm also gonna go 8.7 on the ribs. All right, and that last item we're gonna check out is that brisket. So you can see there, they got a nice cut on the brisket. Looks nice and juicy, holding together. Let's see, let's pull it apart. A little bit of a tug. Let's give it a bite first, and then we're gonna try it with the 3-2-1 sauce. You can really taste the smoke on this one. It almost tastes like campfire. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that. This is the 3-2-1 sauce. This is a combination of all three of their sauces in one sauce. Let's just dunk it in there. So I'm gonna try it with my favorite sauce, the spicy sauce. Let's get one more bite of this brisket and then we're gonna rate it. Let's dip it in that spicy, oh, look at that. All right, I lied, one more. I think this brisket's very delicious. So the brisket was very delicious. Had a very nice flavor to it, very smoky. You can really taste the smoke coming through it. Had a nice fat to it. You can see here it's kind of holding together, but as you chew it, it's very tender and juicy. The 3-2-1 sauce was good. I still think my favorite is gonna be the spicy, but you could definitely taste the mix in this one. It did have a little bit of sourness. Very good brisket though. I like the brisket. I think I'm gonna go 8.8 on the brisket. It's very delicious. All right, and the final item that we got tonight is gonna be their pit beans. Let's check those out. Bam, look at that. So these are like their baked beans that they do in the smoke, and they're multiple different kinds of beans in that sweet sauce, and then they've got their brisket in there as well. So let's give them a bite. These are the pit beans here from Bad Brad's. Those are delicious. Let's get another bite. Wow, that is very good. Let's get one more bite and then we're gonna rate these pit beans. So I really do like that sauce. It's kind of sweet. It's got that mapley thing going on in there. The beans were cooked just right. Still had a little firmness to them. You can see the big chunks of meat in there. Very nice side for the barbecue. It's got that sweet. I think these beans are delicious. We're gonna go 8.7 on the beans. Wow, so everything was super delicious today. I'm starting to get the meat sweats. I had quite a bit of meat today. But I thank you everybody for recommending this place. Everybody inside was super cool. They got a giant menu too, so check it out online. They even have Mexican food in there. I didn't get any of that, but they have tacos and all kinds of Mexican themed dishes as well. So check that out. If you want to come down, check them out. I'm going to put the address up here. I would definitely recommend getting the barbecue platter so you can sample some things. It was very good. They had a couple other sides in there that I didn't get to try, but... And now that it's summer, if you've got some summer spots, drop them in the comments. I've been doing root beer stands and barbecue, ice cream. So it's been really cool to get outside of the norm. And I'd like to do some more barbecue spots. So if you've got a barbecue spot, drop it in the comments. I'd love to go check it out. And I really do appreciate everybody commenting and helping me find all these spots. It's because of you that I found this place today. I knew nothing about Bad Brad's, so I do appreciate it. Now, I guess they have a couple other locations, and what I read online was that each one has a little bit different take on the menu. So if you go to the Bad Brad's on the other side of town, I don't know if it's going to have the exact same recipes that I just tried. Either way, very delicious. Make sure you guys get down here and check them out if you like some good barbecue. Like I said, it took about 20 minutes to get my food, and it was jamming in there for sure. Real quick, let's get into the event. It's going to be in 2 weeks, Saturday, May 16th at Heritage Park. We're going to be doing the first community meetup. We've got DJ Apollo spinning records all day. I'm going to be doing raffles. Prizes are going to be provided by Jet's Pizza and Better Made. Fago's also going to be sponsoring the event. They're going to be providing cans of pop for everybody who shows up while supplies last. I'm also going to be doing raffles all day. I'm going to be giving away DFR gear. Make sure to grab yours. Click the link below. But it's going to be a great time. It's a big park, so there's tons of stuff to do. Bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets, bring your frisbees. It's going to be a really fun time. It's going to be really cool to meet everybody, and I'm going to be there all day. Bobby's coming out. So make sure you stop up for a little bit, grab a burger, hang out, just come win a raffle. So yeah, it's been really fun. And I do thank all of you for always supporting the channel, for all the love I've been getting. I've jumped on Facebook recently. So if you do have a Facebook account, follow me on Facebook. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. So if you're on any of those platforms, give me a follow there as well. So today I drove out on the other side of town and I drove by Bates on my way here. That's another great one out in this area. There's a lot of good restaurants around town. And I've got a bunch of fun stuff planned for this summer, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be doing some more barbecue. I'm going to be hitting some more drive-ins. We're going to be doing burgers. We got pizza coming, Mexican. If you like any of those kinds of foods, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be going all around the metro area. I'm going to be finding all these little gems that you might not know about. Have a great week. Get out there and get after it. And I will see you on the next video.
That's 313.